some people, they'll have parasites and they're eating up all of their mercury from their amalgams that are leaking into their body. Well, that's a good thing. But when that parasite dies, and if it doesn't make it out of the body, it just gets recirculated. So it's one of those things. Dr. Klinghardt says it's a symbiotic relationship. They come into the body, they kind of like grab some of the bad stuff, which is good. It gets it away from the organs and stuff like that. But if they get out of control, then you have a massive problem on your hand. So,
and just to go off that, so technically they're not necessarily bad or good. They're just there, and they're there to eat the bad stuff in the body, like the metals. But if they go out of whack and our gut environment gets out of whack, which we'll talk about, then it can kind of go downhill. Is that what you're saying? Like they're there for
in
a
a
reason?
huge way.
Okay.
If it becomes what we call opportunistic, kind of like candida, we all know what it's like when candida becomes opportunistic. You go on antibiotics, candida gets out of control. You've got a yeast infection. You might have thrush. You're craving stuff like sugar like crazy. Same with parasites. Like all of a sudden, the microbes are running your body. Like they're waking you up in the middle of the night. They're causing you to grind your teeth. They're causing you to become anxious. They're causing you to be hungry all the time. You're craving things that like don't make sense. So yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship. But when anything gets out of control, that's when you have to like go, okay, we need to do a little, I call it cleansing, because it's not eliminating or eradicating. It's all about just like reducing the burden and kind of like healing up the tight junctions, dragging out all the garbage with it, and just cleansing, just a little cleansing, little housekeeping.
Right. So it's like removing the interference, returning it back to homeostasis, which is what the body always wants, is balance, right? Because like Dr. Bush also says on this, we are mostly microbes. We have more bacteria on our body, in our body, than cells. So we're actually we are mostly bugs, and that's bacteria, fungi, virus, parasites. So, because when we hear virus and parasite, we think immediately there's a stigma of negativity, but there's actually all these bugs are running the show. But it's like when we treat our environment badly, that's when this kind of stuff happens. Yeah, because at first I thought all parasites were bad. I was like, okay, wait, hold on. So I'm glad you're clearing this up for us.